What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in today. As you can see, we're here charging up the car. We're halfway between Naples, which we just left about 45 minutes ago, and we're headed to where else? Of course, Miami, just like the title states. Within the last few days, I had 4 distinct people asked to meet with me, which I'm honored, by the way, and guess where they live? They all live in Miami. So I took that as a sign to head out there for a few days, show you guys around, show you how great Miami can be, even though I rag on it so much sometimes. And we're gonna show you some of the not so great things about Miami. Not only that, but we're also gonna see if the people are as rude as I always claim that they are. We're gonna put that to a test. You're not gonna wanna miss that one, so stick around for that one. And also, if you're thinking about vacationing there or moving there, I'm gonna give you guys some information that you're not gonna wanna miss. So stay tuned, guys, and let's get started right now. I always get excited when I see that Miami sign. It never gets old to me. One of the great things about Miami is that it's on the East Coast, so you could always catch the sunrises. And while we're up early, you might as well go out and do some exercise. There is a lot of people you'll catch out there working out, enjoying the sun, just getting some fresh air. Even the dolphins came out to play with us. And for the first time, I got to see some manatees. That was insane. I almost lost it. But you know, you still have to take in how beautiful it is down here in Miami. There's some beautiful architecture, museums. There's just about everything a sightseer would want to see. But you know me, I still gotta find a way to work out, get some push-ups in, and even do some cardio. So for our first stop, we're gonna go hang out with Steve and Jenny. They're 2 local real estate agents based down here in Miami, Florida. They invited me to have lunch with them at Sushi Saki, located in downtown Miami. I heard it's the best one around. I'm not a big fan of sushi, but maybe, just maybe, I might try some sushi today. So come on, guys, let's go ahead and see what's on the menu. Yeah, so that's why I do the videos, because you just never know. I had a lady on the phone yesterday I was talking to. She's so sweet. A lady named Clara. She's like, every time one of your videos comes out, I put it on the TV screen and we watch it as a family. I said, that's amazing. I said, Clara, I'm doing a video this week and I'm going to mention you. And I'm, obviously she was very, very sweet. So, you just make a difference. But we're our own worst enemies because we think that no one cares about what I have to say. No one's going to listen. I sound funny. I look funny. I'm Spanish. No one cares. Yeah, I mean, like, you're always your worst enemies, but when people see you, you inspire people. Gary Vee is famous for saying, don't create, document. You don't need to create what you're already doing, just document what you do if you're not good at creating, because people love that. You never know, you might find boring what you do, but there's millions of people who watch HGTV just to watch agents sell houses. People buy the story, they don't buy the person, they don't buy the item, they buy the story. After that awesome lunch, I had to go for a walk down one of my favorite strips in all of Miami. I even got a chance to hang out with Wilson from Castaway. One of the first places that I wanted to visit on my very first day here in Miami is the Bayside Market. And the reason why is because I remember as a kid coming down here with my brother and my sister-in-law, and this place was like nothing I've ever seen before. They had an outdoor dining area, outdoor bars, just about anything you could think of was outdoors. And not only that, but they also used to have concerts here. Ever since the pandemic, we really don't see too much of that, but I'm sure it's gonna come back as soon as things loosen up. The other thing too is that if you have kids, you can come out here and go on the Ferris wheel and have a bunch of other attractions. You can even take a boat ride for the day or go fishing or whatever you're into. And the last thing that you're not gonna wanna miss is that if you're a fan of Dexter, you're not gonna wanna check out the bar that's featured in the show where they used to go pretty much every week right here in the Bayside Marketplace. So I suggest if you're ever in this part of town, you make Bayside Marketplace one of your destinations. For my next meeting, I'm going to hang out with Michael Bordenero, a fellow YouTuber. You guys have to check out his page. He thought it'd be a good idea for us to brainstorm to see if we can do a video together.
And obviously, people who watch you and people who watch me, they're used to seeing us in the thumbnails.
Yeah.
So if they see both of us in the same thumbnail,
yeah,
they're gonna click.
It's like a Kevin and Graham video.
Right. So I think that would be a really
yeah. You know what's great about that is that we don't even need to be together, because I could be in Naples and I could go do some fun stuff over there and be like, Michael thinks that living in Miami is probably the best spot to be in Southern Florida. Well, I think Naples is better. Look what you could do, and I'll go jet skiing or something. I'll highlight that. And I'm like, let's see you top that, Mike, and then you'll be out here, I don't know, kite surfing or something.
I don't do stuff like that. So.
I don't know, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, All right, it's about that time again. Starting to get a little hungry, so now let's go grab some dinner, guys. Alright guys, so tonight we're going to be eating at Pollos y Jarras. It's a Peruvian restaurant in downtown Miami. Alright, so I got some of my favorites, my all-time favorites. I'm going to start off with, obviously, you know, we got to have a salad just to level things out, balance things out. It has avocado, so it's good for you, superfood. Then we got this appetizer here that's a potato and it's stuffed with chicken, so we're going to try that. And then here we have the lomo saltado. This is beef and chicken, so I got the mixed kind, over a bed of french fries, sauteed onions, tomatoes, and we got a big scoop of white rice and some really, really delicious sauce. We're gonna try that in just a second. So let's start off with a fork. How about that? Let's start off with getting a fork, and then we'll try the potato. So it's really good. It's chicken salad. A lot of chicken salad stuffed into a potato shell with their yellow sauce. Really, really good. Now let's try the lomo saltado. Lomo in Peruvian Spanish is basically beef. So it's beef and chicken over a bed of fries. And we got rice, which is gonna definitely put some weight on us. Let's try this. That was really good. So, first time ever eating Peruvian food in Miami. Normally we would go for Cuban food, but I wanted to change things up just a bit. So if you guys are ever in downtown, I think you should check this place out. Now let's talk about the things that are not so great about Miami. As you may have heard, the traffic down here is pretty bad. A lot of people say it takes them about an hour to get across town. And the homeless issue down here is very, very bad. Florida is ranked number 3 in all of the country for homeless people, and I think the majority of them are right here in Miami. And then you gotta be careful with protests and riots because a lot of people migrate in the downtown section. And then construction is almost pretty much non-stop. That is something you're just gonna have to live with if you wanna call Miami your home. There's a stereotype about people who live in Miami, that they're incredibly rude. So today we're gonna put that to the test. I've purchased a bunch of gift cards to Starbucks, and I'm gonna ask random strangers on the street if they'd be willing to let me use their phone, if they're willing to help me look for my earbuds, just about everything I could think of. So let's see if they really are as rude as people claim they are. Excuse me, guys? Yes? I'm sorry to bother you. Yes? My phone is dead. Would you guys mind making a phone call for my, I'm looking for my friend and I can't seem to locate them. Would that be okay? I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's long distance. You guys don't mind?
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay.
We long distance.
Actually, this is just a social experiment to see if people from Miami are nice. And anyone who is nice, we want to reward them with a gift card to Starbucks for $10. Is that? You guys go ahead and have a cappuccino on us for you guys, for your troubles. Thank you for being so nice. Keep it up. This young lady was so nice. She had no problem at all letting me use her phone. This guy I thought was going to be a problem, but it turned out that when I asked him to help me look for my AirPods, he was more than willing to stop what he was doing. I wanted to ask this lady if I can go on a run with her, but she was just too fast for me. And this guy was just a little creeped out by me standing around. So it turns out the people here in Miami are actually not as rude as people think they are. I guess the one guy who didn't want to help me out because he was with his daughter probably thought I was some kind of weird homeless guy. But overall, I guess people are pretty good here in Miami. Now we're gonna go hang out with my buddy Alex, who I haven't seen in over a decade. We're gonna grab something to eat at Dolphin Mall. Bro, you got the Duck Dynasty beard.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good, man.
I was in the mood for some steak, rice, and tostones, so we're gonna check out this place Charcoal that's located right inside Dolphin Mall. Tell me this doesn't look out of this world. I can't wait to try it. There's a social media group that looks for people that are shorting particular stocks, and the group of people grew up going to GameStop, so that's like in their DNA. It's like us losing Toys R Us.
Right.
So they're like, oh, all these people are out to like destroy this brand by shorting them. Let's reverse the trend and make these short sellers feel the pain. So we all went in and started buying heavy, and it became almost like a phenomenon across like different platforms. And then the short sellers were forced to sell their positions, which boosted the stock even more. So now GameStop has so much money that now they could pivot into like online sales, into other types of industries, gaming, like online game. So now GameStop might actually be something that could potentially be, but we'll see. Now I'm heading over to Graziano's Cafe to meet up with Connie and her husband. We have a big commercial deal that we're putting together, and this is gonna be the first time we actually get to meet in person. And we're gonna have some empanadas, which I'm a big fan of, and we might just have a couple glasses of wine because you can't go to an Argentinian place without trying out the Malbec, which was amazing, by the way, and she was so much fun to hang out with. Now for a little fun. We're gonna go check out the Ferris wheel that I always seen, but I've never gotten the opportunity to go on. I'm not really scared of heights, but I can only imagine how it's gonna feel once I'm all the way up there. This place had amazing views, guys. I'm telling you, if you're ever in the area, it's worth the $18 to get on. So you go at nighttime because you really do get to appreciate it. I made it out alive, and now it's time to hit the sack and get ready for a big day tomorrow. So I was going on my morning run and I noticed that I was real close to the condo that I used to own here in Brickell. And I wanted to tell you guys this story really quick because it's an important real estate lesson that I had to learn the hard way. So I bought this place probably at the worst possible time in real estate history, during the bubble, probably at the highest week, maybe even the highest day. And then everything came crashing down. I paid about $325,000 for that condo. And then during the bubble bursting, I had to then short sell it for $100,000. Imagine that. If I would have been able to hold on to that condo and never sold it when I did, it'd be worth much more than $325,000 now, and it would be cash flowing me a lot of money. So if you guys take anything away from this lesson, it's that when you buy real estate, it's not for the short term. And if there's any way you could possibly hold on to it, always do, because it's an asset and it will appreciate, maybe not every day, maybe not every year, but in the long run, it will make you money. So on my run, I got to go to Brickell Key, where it was absolutely gorgeous. Everybody was out there running, exercising, just being very healthy. And that's one of the things I love about Miami so much. Plus, you get to see views like this. You also get to see manatees. Did I tell you there's manatees in Miami? Well, I'm excited. It's my first time ever seeing them. So there's nothing like a little shot of vodka for breakfast? No, I'm just joking. It's water. Make sure you hydrate before you have any coffee. So today we're at Bistro Bakery down in Brickell. Really nice part of Miami. I actually used to own a condo here, which I told you guys about earlier. I wish I would have kept it because I really like it here. So we're gonna try some of their black coffee. I don't like to put anything in it because I actually enjoy coffee for its taste. All right, that's a pretty good cup of coffee. The way I measure a good cup is if it's not watered down, because a lot of these places like to put more water than coffee. So my favorite breakfast combo has to be steak and eggs. So let's see how they make their version of, oh my God, that's falling off the bone. That looks good. Crispy on the outside, falling apart, tender on the inside. They must have like slow cooked this and then like at the last few minutes just turned up the heat. This is really good. Let's try the eggs with this little green sauce we have here. It's probably a mix of cilantro. That's good. I asked for some ketchup, but they don't do ketchup here because their food is that good. It really is that good. All right. What is this? It looks like some kind of a tapioca pudding. You guys have to try this. This is really good. You got some brown sugar crumbs on top with some strawberries, tapioca pudding, some raspberry, it looks like raspberry, a little drizzle on it. Oh man, this is good. I can't tell you guys which one is better because I love them both. So I would recommend you split a dish with a partner, get something sweet, get something a little salty. They do complement each other really, really good. It's hard to find a good place in Miami, I'll tell you that much. Let alone breakfast is something that you really should be very picky about. I've eaten in really bad breakfast spots here in Miami, but this place, the Bakery Bistro, is awesome. Check it out, it's in Brickell. That breakfast was amazing. I think I'm pretty much done for the rest of the day. The only thing I'm gonna do right now is something I've never done before. I'm gonna take you guys to a cigar bar because you can't go to Miami and not smoke a cigar. Even though I've never smoked one before, I'm gonna try to get the 101 from the shop owner or whoever's there. So come on guys, let's go. Culture stage. Since the cigar shop is located in Brickell, I took advantage of getting some beautiful B-roll of the buildings, some of the shopping malls, and I even got a chance to go inside the Lucid location where they have the new Lucid Air that's not even out yet, guys. I'm a big fan of cars, and this car is an all-electric luxury car. The first one that's going to come out is going to be at about $160,000, but eventually they will come out with about $80,000 models. If you're interested in investing into this company, you can look up ticker symbol CCIV. It's rumored that they might be merging with Lucid. If you want to learn more about investing in stocks like I just said, well, check out the first link down below in the description and join our investors group. What better place to smoke my cigar than right down on the waterfront here in Brickell Key? On the way there, I saw the biggest iguana I think I've ever seen in my life. 2 massive Great Danes, and they're just like hanging out. They're so cool. And once we finally got there, I really got to appreciate how beautiful this part of town is. What better way to end my short stay down here in Miami than with a nice cigar and a beautiful view, of course. But unfortunately for me, I've never smoked a cigar, so thankfully for Tommy at the cigar shop, Absolute Cigar, down here in Brickell, he gave us a really nice one. And he said this is like something anyone, even someone who's not a cigar smoker, a complete noob like me, can smoke. It's called an Aventura, AVD Aventura. He said it's creamy, it's very light, it's a Dominican. So we're gonna try this. Hopefully I don't choke. Wish me luck. Let's see how this goes. Maybe I'll enjoy it. I've got a couple buddies back home who smoke cigars and they seem to really like it. So let's see what all the fuss is about. Plus, you might have heard before that Miami has a very strong Cuban culture. And the cigars, and not only the cigars in Cuba, but pretty much everywhere in the Caribbean, is almost like a rite of passage for most men. So I want to be a man, so I'm going to smoke a cigar. Let's see what happens. I don't even know how to light this thing. Lighting it with a match is probably such a noob thing to do. Let's go ahead and try. So the guy described smoking a cigar like yoga for men. I don't know if it's exactly like yoga, but I guess you could kind of get used to smoking a cigar. We'll see. I just want to let you guys know, public service announcement, I don't condone smoking if you're underage. I don't condone over drinking or doing anything to the extreme, but I do condone having a good time, and I definitely had a good time down here in Miami. If you guys are thinking about vacationing down here or even moving down here, I definitely recommend that you guys check it out for sure. It is definitely something you guys have to do at least once in your life. Now, as far as smoking a cigar, it may not be for everyone, but coming down here and enjoying everything that Miami has to offer, from the shopping to the food to the people, it's definitely something everyone should do once in their life at least. If you're thinking about moving, check the description down below where you can see all the homes that are available in this part of Florida. If you've enjoyed our trip down here to Miami, make sure to give this video a humongous thumbs up. Let me know what you think about it. Leave it down below in the comments. And if you guys just want to learn more about us, then check out one of the videos that's on the screen right now. Go ahead and tap it, and I'll see you over there in just 1 second.